Welcome to Lagos March Matchups 2024. I'm Daniel, and I'm the Director of Inside Sales.
And I'm Mike Brown. I am our Director of Customer Success. Really excited about our March matchups this year. Daniel, tell us a little bit more about what March matchups actually are.
Yeah, so during March matchups, the best and brightest of Lagos commentaries, as voted by users like you, face off weekly in brackets. That is, a further the commentary gets in the game, the bigger the discount, with the champion being on sale for 60% off. But we need customer votes. You go to lagos.com/March-matchups, and you get to vote for the ones and get the highest discount. These products are going to be on sale through the end of March. And don't forget, this is really important, Mike, for customers who have already bought some of these, you get dynamic price. So it's not like you're buying it brand new. That dynamic price is included in those purchases.
What that really means is that your vote actually determines what's going to get a deeper discount on these different resources. So go vote for your go vote for the thing that you want to see be on sale, right? Like that's really the point of this. And then we probably should, let's talk a little bit about like who's actually progressing to the semifinals.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
What progressing to the semifinals. I think first, like Pillar, right? Daniel, I mean,
Pillar New
Testament. You love Pillar.
Yeah. 17 volumes, has some of my absolute favorite commentators in there. D.A. Carson on John, David Peterson on Acts, Constantine Campbell's brand new commentary on Ephesians, and then also the classic Doug Moo on James, second edition, absolute classic.
Another one that's coming up is going to be the Lexham Geographic Commentaries. For those of you that utilize commentaries regularly, you know how important context is. And so we talk a lot about time and people and trends and things that were happening, contextually at that time, but geography is a big piece of context. And that's exactly what this series focuses on, is the geographic context for which these books are taking place in which they were written. So a fantastic commentary set. What else we have?
The EEC, 15 volumes. We just added a few new volume set. What I love about that commentary set is really 6 key components. That is, it's comprehensive without compromise. It's distinctly evangelical in its perspective. It's rooted in the original text. It reflects the latest critical scholarship. It investigates the original context, and it fosters a canonical reading of Scripture. There's a lot of really good commentaries out there. Not all of them are comprised of all 6 of those components.
Yeah. The other one, too, Baker's commentary on the Old Testament. It's a 10-volume set. You got Trimper Longman is in there for Job, Proverbs.
Job and Proverbs.
Golden Gay, Old Testament scholar, amazing, right? Psalms, Genesis.
3 volumes on Psalms.
Yeah. Gordon McConville, Isaiah. You got Craig Bartholomew on Ecclesiastes and Richard Hess on Song of Songs. I actually have this quote from Tim Keller out of Redeemer. He said this. He said, Trimper Longman has written the most accessible and useful commentary on Proverbs that I know. So high praise from Tim Keller. The topical studies, he goes on to say, topical studies at the end of the book alone are extraordinarily helpful for teachers and preachers. I recommend it highly. So heavy contenders here in the final round.
Yeah. Although these are some of them that are going to, the semifinals here, the reality is some have already kind of been booted. The benefit there is that a discount is already available on those. A couple of those, the NIVAC, the NIV application commentary, great 44-volume set. That's actually 50% off right now. The Zondervan Illustrated Backgrounds commentary, clear, concise, but meaningful, 40% off. The Story of God Bible commentary. Mike, you and I have talked about this. Scott McKnight on the Sermon of the Mount. That set in and of itself, I would take for that commentary set.
That alone.
Michael Bird is in there as well. He actually commentates on Romans, does an absolutely great job. And then lastly, Teach the Text commentary series that was put out by Baker some years ago. Unfortunately, they're not continuing that commentary set, but I'll tell you what, that commentary set is amazing for pastors and teachers. If you need some fresh ideas as you're preaching through the text, that commentary set is a doozy. 21 volumes, 45% off.
And before we close out too, I want to make one more mention here of our mobile ed courses. So if you want to continue your education and training, and maybe you would like it to be in a more structured way, we have mobile ed courses, which are seminary level courses or classes, if you will, that you can take on a variety of topics, books, themes, etc. And so we have mobile ed courses from people like Doug Moo, Daryl Bach, a ton of others that are also on sale as well. So with that said, we just want to remind you, please go out there, get your vote in, look for what do you want to see even further discounted this week? Go in, put your vote in for that. Go to logos.com/March-matchups. That's logos.com/March-matchups and go put your vote in.
Happy voting.